facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Association and the Los Angeles Lakers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to engage in any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or enter a play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher.
What up, man? I like your game.
Man, MyCareer Bridges, man, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that, for real.
But don't get it twisted, though. Yeah. I'm not gonna take it easy on it.
You already know, I know that. But, hey, I do want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after the game.
That's easy. Come on.
All right.
Hey, if you want this jersey, man, you gotta work hard for that.
All I'm going to say is get ready to put my jersey on your wall, bro.
Listen, if you ain't Dr. J, you ain't getting this jersey.
All right, we'll see.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche la NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. So the New York starting five: Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges, then it's Karl Anthony Towns, then it's Josh Hart, and it's Barrett at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Doncic out there with D, and it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA, and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
So the Lakers will get the first possession. Doncic passes to D. Doncic kicks to James. Pass to D. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Bridges. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by MyCareer Bridges, that's a big-time play.
Doncic passes to D. And Hayes kicks to Vanderbilt. Lakers working the ball around now. It's stolen by Barrett. Takes it inside. The shot goes in. First shot. First basket.
Well, R.J. Barrett, how about the ability to focus with the defender right in his grill? How about that finish? Woo!
Now here's LeBron. Last game we saw him score 13. Vanderbilt with the screen. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. And this matchup with the Lakers. It's their first meeting of the season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
So it's the Lakers now, following the score by New York. Vanderbilt the pass to Hayes. Here's D. Cans it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Brunson. His last outing with 20 points. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Doncic. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
Here's Barrett after the made shot from D. Brunson the bounce pass. Towns finds Brunson. Misses the wing J.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Pelicans was outstanding. He had 27 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. That kind of performance has to add to his confidence. Kevin, we'll see if he can find different ways to dominate again.
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
I think he's got to find the appropriate balance between not forcing it and not settling.
Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Luka Doncic.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Reeves the pass to James. Over to the left wing. Pass to D. From downtown. The Knicks pull it in. Hart the pass to Brunson. Towns kicks to Hart to the paint. Here's McBride. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
Here's Brunson after the basket by the Lakers. Hart wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it's D missing. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 3-point lead. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll be back with you right after this. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Austin Reeves out there with D. Then there's Christie. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Poked away. Pass to D. For the 3. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Lakers leading by 3. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Los Angeles making a switch here. Doncic is checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Barrett's checked in. 14 feet away. Jump shot is good. Barrett's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
Doncic outside. It's over Payne. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Christie. Knicks trail by 3. Payne dishes to Barrett. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to D. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Payne can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. James comes in for Vanderbilt, and Goodwin subbed in for Christie. And then for New York, Towns, he's checked in for Achua. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And that one's good. D.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Brunson the pass to Barnes. Here's McBride. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Barnes against James. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Back to McBride. Just 4 to shoot. The shot comes out. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Lakers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. Out to Doncic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. New York's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Down low, and LeBron with a clear path to the hoop.
No, the athleticism and the speed of James in the open floor never ceases to impress. He is just a beast at finishing these fast break opportunities.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Welcome to the ball, the legendary, fantastic Lakers.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rank. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Lakers.
They're moving well on offense. Great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by D.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
Here's Brunson. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Hart is out there with Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at center.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Pass to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
James absorbing hits on the drop.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Back to Brunson. Shoots over Doncic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Los Angeles making a switch here. Christie's checked in.
Number 00, Max Christie.
Here's Brunson. Brunson with another miss. Lakers leading by 9. Here's D. It's good from long range. D's got 17.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Bridges, no one around him. Nails the wide open jump shot. And it's 9 points for Mikal Bridges. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. D misses the 3. Knicks trail by 10. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And here's Brunson. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Bridges.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
To the left side wing. Here's D. And again for 3.
And folks, he just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. He's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for D. And a switcher also for New York. Miles McBride's checked in for Barrett. Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Connect. James comes in for Christie. And it's D in for Austin Reeves. Barrett's checked in for New York. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Doncic against Brunson. Over Doncic. Rebound the Lakers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Doncic out there with D, and it's Hayes in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Brunson, the bounce pass. Shoots from the block. Towns, no luck. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And it's D missing. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Brunson. To the inside. And there's Bridges on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. The Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's D. Doncic outside. Here's D. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
No good on the 3.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's the screen. The shot. And it falls over the rim and in. D's got 24. New York's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Doncic. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Here's D. Vanderbilt the pass to D. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Towns. Launches a 3. No good there.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10.
Jalen Brunson at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Brunson. So Los Angeles takes the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Okay, MP. I didn't know you was nice like that. Hey, you deserve this jersey.
Thanks, man. You're definitely the toughest defender I've had so far.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it. Here you go.
Here you go, man.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Hey, got to.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.